everyone? Tetrick85 here, and welcome to my Sheffield Wednesday career mode here on FIFA 16. And this is not going to be a mini career mode like I did with West Ham United and Swansea City. This is going to be a bona fide full-length career mode here, which I do plan on having around 3 to 4 seasons minimum of this. But this particular career mode is special because the big thing, which I'm going to have on my description, but I am basically in this career mode going to be replaying Sheffield Wednesday's last Premier League campaign, which was not 1999-2000. And hopefully not only get where they survived this season, but I'll have them as perennial Premier League side as well as possible European contenders as well. But before I talk more about this particular career mode, hopefully you guys have an awesome day today. Hopefully you guys doing well. But you can see it says we're at Sanderson Park right now. I renamed it Hillsborough. But I am going to be playing the preseason tournament, the next video on, up until the halfway point. I am not going to be having commentary on it, but I did do the preseason tournament. And the next episode will be the preseason tournament final, should I reach that point. But I'm going to go ahead. As you can see, I have 7 emails that I need to read, which we'll talk about objectives. So without further ado, let's look at them. A domestic cup. They want us to reach a round of 16. I actually want to make a run at both cups, both the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. I want to see, because back in the 92-93 campaign, Sheffield Wednesday made it to the League Cup final and the FA Cup final, losing both of them to Arsenal. So I do want to go ahead and put emphasis on the cup competitions this year. And you can see, you probably noticed in the bottom right that we were grouped Lorient, Bursaspor, and Zolta Bergen, which Bursaspor is no longer in FIFA. As a matter of fact, last I saw, they were in the 3rd division of Turkish football, but I think they ended up getting relegated from that, so they've really gone downhill since they got relegated from the Turkish Super League. League objective, they want us to finish mid-table, which is around where especially if you look at the table, Premier League table, which I do have as close to true to life back as what it was back in 99-2000. And I think finishing mid-table should not be out of the realm of possibility, especially you get to see what teams we're up against as well as the side that we have. But you can see our main scout is Mason Moore. First scouting report is available, and they want us to look at a wide midfielder, which honestly isn't really that much of a priority to me, but we'll get to see more of the squad here in a bit. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look. You can see our budget is not great at all for a Premier League side. We only have $6.5 million with 80 grand in wage, which I do have a plan for that. Hopefully it'll work, but I'll talk more about that here soon. But we are going to go ahead and look at let me go. Actually, let me just show you guys here you can see that the group consists of Bournemouth, Bruges, Montpellier, and Kuban Krasnodar. But we are going to take a look at the English League tables here. Like I said, I did do my best. There are some teams that are not in thing that are, but I just had to substitute. But like for instance, AFC Wimbledon, of course, Wimbledon FC was the team that actually was in the Premier League, but of course they got liquidated. Wimbledon is the Phoenix team. Now, in real life, Wimbledon, Sheffield Wednesday, and Watford ended up getting relegated. Manchester United ended up winning the league by a whopping 18-point margin over second-place Arsenal. Leeds rounded out the Champions League spots by finishing 3rd. Liverpool and Chelsea finished in UEFA Cup spots. And Newcastle finished 11th that season as well. But just to show you guys here real quick, this is where I started taking liberties. You can see Crawley Town takes the place of Grimsby Town. MK Dons takes the place of Tranmere. And I think, where's another team that I have in it? Yeovil Town took the place of some team too. I can't think of who they are at the moment. But a few additions right there in the championship. The only change I made here was Fleetwood. They're taking the place of Wrexham, who were in League One back in 99-2000. Of course, they're in League One right now. And you see a whole bunch of teams like they have. We have Doncaster, Burton, Morecambe, Newport, Stevenage. Those teams, you can see, were not in the league. But you can see Swansea City all the way down in League 2 back in 99-2000. And then, of course, how could I not mention that back in the Premier League, back in this era, Manchester City was not in it. They were in the second division, which you can see there. I have them in the championship right now. I fully expect this team to get automatically promoted. It would be a genuine shock if they don't, but it'll be interesting to see, like, the league movements as this career mode progresses. You can see we have the likes of Bournemouth, Brentford. You can see Stoke, Wigan. And like I said, League 2, we have Swansea, we have Hull, we have Brighton. But yeah, those are what the tables look like going to this particular career mode. Like I said, I'll be monitoring how the tables look as the career mode progresses. But without further ado, we are going to take a look at this team. We are playing a 4-5-1. Well, actually, it's more like a 4-4-1-1. But this particular formation did wonders for me in my Swansea City career mode. So I'm hoping the same thing happens with this particular career mode. So, but you can see Gary Hooper is our main man up front with Forestieri playing behind him in the cam position or center forward position, if you will. Midfield consists of Aidan Maggette and Marco Matthias out wide, if I could speak English. Midfield duo is Alex Lopez, and of course we have to have the captain, the long-time serving at Sheffield Wednesday, who is still a member of this team, Barry Bannon. It just feels right just to give him the captain's armband. I will be giving him training throughout this career mode. Hopefully he can get to a decent rating. Backline consists, which I don't have a real good bona fide left back, which I am going to be shopping for a left back, hopefully. But we have Liam Palmer. He's a right back, but I'm going to play his left back. Dale Lockman had pretty decent potential. I'm going to have him as my starting center back alongside Michael Turner, who I'm going to keep in there from now, though. I am not expecting him to grow, though I do have Sasso on the bench, which I'll talk more about that in a minute. Jack Hunt is going to be my starting right back, and Westwood is going to be my starting goalkeeper. Lewis Price, my backup goalkeeper. We're going to take a look at the bench. Pudo will be my backup wide back. Sasso, my backup center back. We have Kieran Lee, who's going to be my backup center mid. And McGugan, he is a center mid, but he's going to be my backup center attacking mid behind Forestieri. Sugu's got decent potential. I'm going to have him as my backup wide mid. And then Lucas Joao is going to be my backup striker, though I do plan on giving him quite a bit of training, because I do want to eventually replace Hooper in the future with Joao, and then eventually I do want to replace Turner with Sasso, and then you see a reserves. Now, I did talk about a backup plan that I was going to have for this particular team. Not backup plan, but a plan because of my budget being so low. And my plan is 84 rated Adji Nuhu, who I wish I would have paid more attention when I did this. I did bump up his stats to 84 to give him a higher value, just so it's pretty much my financial takeover, if you will. So hopefully, and I do have him transfer listed, so hopefully I can get an offer for him. But I wish I would have paid attention, because he's been with the club, at least according to FIFA, since 2013, but his contract expires at the end of the season, so I'm not going to get nearly as much as what I'd hoped for, but we're going to take a look at the squad report anyways, but I'm just going to show you real quick. Let's see if I can find... Okay, you can see he's valued at 31.5. If I can get around that value even a little bit more, I'll be happy. That's actually kind of cheap for an 84 rated striker, 25 years of age, but... Yeah, his contract is expired. I mean, I could renew his contract, but he's going to ask for an awful lot of money, so I'm not even going to bother with that. I mean, I could. I mean, even if I give him higher wages and then sell him, I'm going to get that wage budget back, and then whatever I get transfer budget. But actually, I should probably renew his contract and whatnot. But if I renew his contract, then I'll get a higher amount for him. But even if I don't get around 30 million, even if I get 25 million, that should get me close to what I want, what I plan here. Which I'm gonna show you guys, my short list here in a bit. Which unfortunately I do not have a goalkeeper on my short list. I really can't find really any goalkeeper that I could afford on just a limited budget. And just to talk about a lot, Michael Turner, I do have to admit before I continue on, I did play an exhibition game with this team, and I'll tell you what, I'm really going to enjoy playing with this team, and there are some players that shined more than others. One of the players that did shine was Michael Turner, especially in corners. He'll be my main guy in corners. Aidan Maggette, 76 rated, one of the higher rated players. Did pretty good for me. Barry Bannon, solid in midfield. He is going to be my captain. Did really well out in the wings. Forestieri, I have, because this guy scored 4 goals in my exhibition match. And this guy's absolutely awesome in game. I can't wait to play with him. And I did talk about eventually replacing Gary Hooper. Admittedly, I'm not a big fan of playing with this guy in game. So I do plan on at least training up Lucas João. Sugu didn't do too bad on the wings, and like I said, he does have decent potential. I will be giving him training. Lucas João, like I said, I am going to eventually be training him. Same with Sasso. Bruce also has decent potential. I may give him training in the future as well, especially once I get Lucas João to a decent enough rating. Cameron Dawson playing with a team in real life, too low rated for me to use him. Team got a lot of strikers. Tom Lees also has potential that I could use to train him down the road too. See, I do have left backs on this team, but they're just too low rated for my liking. I do want to have all my players at least 70 rating going into this particular career mode, especially since we are in the Premier League, and you see Marnik Vermeil out on loan at Preston. But speaking of training, I am going to go ahead and do that right now before I show you guys the short list. It doesn't show he's available for training, but I'm going to go ahead and train him anyway. We are going to give him... We'll give him chance creation. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is it only giving me 2 drills? And then center backs, I do want to train Sasso. We'll give him El Rondo. Okay, wingers. I do want to give Bannon some training. Let me see. Let's do chance creation. And I also don't want to give Lockman some training too, so I'm going to go give Lockman some training. And my final spot... Oh, my striker. I do want to give Lucas João some training. So we're going to give him chance creation as well. Oh, I meant to simmer. Crap. So he's not going to get a good rating here because I hit the wrong button. Yeah, let's quit. Yeah. Yeah, I failed that because I hit the wrong button. So, well, this career mode's already not off to a good spot. Good start, rather. And everybody else got decent ratings. But like I said, we are going to go ahead and show you guys the short list of players I am interested in getting here. Hopefully I'll be able to sell Nuiu for a decent amount. And I do want to get even though Solomon Kvikvelia, or should I say Quickvelia, is listed as a center back here, he is a left back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to inquire about all these guys. So I'm going to inquire about him. Another left back I'm looking about is John Flanagan. I'm going to go ahead and inquire about him. I do need some decent center mids. Carol Linetti is one that I'm looking at. I'm going to go ahead and inquire about him. Board wants me to get a new wide midfielder, which I'm going to go ahead and inquire about Hector Villalba. Franco Cervi is another one. I'm going to go ahead and inquire about him. Tony Villena is the guy, ideally, I want as my backup center mid behind Lopez and Bannon. I'm going to go ahead and inquire about him. Marcos Lopez is a guy that I do want as a center attacking mid behind Lucas Joao. Alfonso Gonzalez is another wide mid that I'm looking at. I'll be inquiring about him. But, let me just sim ahead a day. Let me just sim ahead a day. We should be getting something in about inquiries in. Okay, they went 6.5 for him. They went 3 mil for him, 4.6 for him. 7 mil, 8 mil, 3.3, 6. But, yeah, I'm really undecided whether or not I would want to renew Thing's contract or not, because I mean I could do swap deals for people, but because I have a feel even if we get his value, the board takes a good chunk. I'm gonna say between 20 and 25 we'll be getting for Nuhiu, so I'm torn about whether or not I want to give him a new contract or not. Hopefully I'll be able to sell him on and get a decent amount for him, because we're at 6.5 right now. Even if we sell him for even if worst case scenario we sell him for 20 million, that's going to give us 26, and then we'll if we win the preseason tournament, if we get an additional 5, so that'll get us around 30 million transfer budget. And as far as youth academy, I'm kind of leaning towards maybe possibly doing one, although right now, season 1, I'm not really all that committed to doing a youth academy right now, so I'm probably going to wait on that until at least the second, maybe even the third season before I do a youth academy with this team. But we're just going to go ahead and we're going to sim forward here. See if we get any inboxes in for Nuhiu. Doesn't look like it. We just get an update from Germany. Okay, Vilhena at 4.3. Kvikvelia is 6.5. Yeah, we already saw all these. Okay, not the emails I wanted, but actually, I think I am going to go ahead. I should. Hopefully this doesn't screw things up for me. Because worst case scenario, I don't sell Nuhiu, which even if I don't, I'm not going to play him whatsoever. But even if I don't sell him, I mean, this team isn't terrible, but I do like to strengthen in some areas. I mean, worst case scenario, I can play with a squad, although I prefer not to, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I am going to go ahead and renew. I think I am going to go ahead and renew Nuhiu's contract. Hopefully he won't ask for a whole heck of a lot. Okay, he's already making 100. Okay. We'll give him exactly what he's asking for. That's only going to give us 50 grand in wage. we'll give him, and hopefully he'll accept that. But trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. I think I pretty much covered everything. Good thing is that we really don't have any real objectives other than the basic ones that we've gotten here in these older FIFAs, so that's definitely manageable. Oh, one thing I did forget to do too is I do want to get in, do some scouting, and I do want to go at. One thing I do especially want to do, especially early on, is look for pre-contract signings. So I'm going to go ahead, add instruction. They have to be at least 23 years of age. And I do want them in the last year of a contract. Kind of don't want to do any. We'll do first team quality, why not? And we'll also do... We'll do first team and promising. We'll just do that. Well, I doubt we'll find any promising in it from 23 up, but we'll just do that anyway. But let's just take a look at the news feed here real quick. Kind of wish I would have done this before I made the inquiries. I could have been something about the team more than this, but... But I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover here in this video. Like I said, we'll be next video. We'll be doing the preseason tournament final. Should we get there? And I think I'm gonna do 1 month per video. So the episode after that, I'll probably be playing. Who do I want to play as? I mean, who do I want to play against? I'll probably play this home opener against Aston Villa and then send the rest off camera. Following episode, I'll probably be playing Leeds. One after that, I'll probably be playing either Wimbledon or Watford. Probably leaning towards Wimbledon. Probably should play this match against Newcastle. And in December, I'll most likely be playing this match against Coventry, which... At the time of recording this, Sheffield Wednesday ended up losing on penalties in the FA Cup third round against Coventry. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play against the Sky Blues here in the month of December. So that's going to be a look of how this career mode is going to be looking for the next several episodes going forward. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to what lies ahead. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are going to be enjoying this series, which I am playing this with this particular team. And I will see you guys again next time.